everyone. Welcome to the day 18 session. Hope my voice is audible. Please check with the voice note. Hope everything is clear. Having any voice problems, please let me know here itself. I think voice is okay. Having any disturbance, please keep message in chat box. Okay, fine. Thank you. Thanks for giving your response. Yeah, okay. Very good evening to all people. Welcome to the day 18 session. And today we have to discuss about the remaining requirements what we have focused on the previous session. We have to follow it here. And why we have to follow means before yesterday we have completed the R programming, and yesterday we have seen like how the data visualization will be there like that. So today we can see the remaining requirement what we are having exactly. And before going to that, and we'll see the messages. Good evening, Suja. Neha City, good evening. Pranay Kumar, good evening. Abhinesh, good evening. Kamraj Pandyan sir, good evening. Pooja, good evening. Vasvi ma'am, good evening. Amar, good evening. Chandrasekhar, good evening. Psycho Gaming, good evening. Abhinesh, good evening. Palaniswamy, good evening. Manjula ma'am, good evening. Ajay Kumar, good evening. Mohammed, good evening. Menaka, good evening. Fam, good evening. Amareshwar Reddy, good evening. Sri Krishnan, good evening. Manjula, good evening. Hi, 3, good evening. Veera, good evening. Yeah, very good evening to all people. Pallavi, good evening. Jacob, good evening. Aish, good evening. Yeah, very good evening to all. Fatima, good evening. Fatima, good evening. Yeah, good evening to all. Gopinath, good evening. Prasad, good evening. Anita, good evening. Yeah, very good evening to all people. Thanks for joining for the class. And let us start the session for today. So, welcome to the day 18 session. Here we have to go through with the day 18 session with the different requirements, and here I want to focus on the particular integration process. But before going to the integration process, again I am saying welcome to the masterclass of the data analytics with the Power BI, R programming and everything. And today we have to discuss about in a day 18 about R script integration in the Power BI and visual layouts. So it's nothing but whatever you have done in a R script, what you have done in a Power BI, both you have to common here. That is the main requirement of this particular concept what you are doing. So that purpose we have to focus on this particular requirement, and we are just following that particular rules. So if you want to do the integration, what you need the requirements, which type of requirements you have to follow, that everything we are giving here. The first one is about the requirements we have to focus on. The first requirement is about. So here we have to know how the requirements are working for the R script integration in a Power BI process. What is the meaning of here R script integration in a Power BI means? Here you have to take the Power BI. In a Power BI itself, you have to write up the coding part setup, whatever you need the requirement here. That is only the main part of this particular coding part, and these particular requirements what you have to follow. So how you can do the R script integration in the Power BI means, in a Power BI you are having the all options. So with the two language of the options, you can load any type of the databases. That purpose we have to use here this particular Power BI, and that purpose how to do that integration means, you can see this is the graphical representation, and downside you can see in a Python script, R script you have to select, and there you have to write up the code. So like that we have to write up the code process along with the visualizations. Why we are using R programming in a Power BI? Definitely we should know, right, why we are using R programming in a Power BI. So then only you can understand what is the use of that Power BI with the R data analytics. So that's why we have to know why you are using this particular R programming in a Power BI means. Here you can do very clear information, and the visualizations and the statistical calculations are very simple here. So here as per the definition, extend the Power BI with the statistical computing, predictive modeling and custom data transformations means, here you can observe. So you are taking many type of the data sets. Whatever you are taking the data sets with the Power BI means, you can see the mostly visualizations. But if you are selecting this particular R scripting programming, so first you have to load the database, you have to check with the transformation. After the transformation, you have to open your R script. In that particular R script, you have to write up the code. That write up the code, whatever you are taking, you just integrate with the Power BI. in the Power BI itself, then later you can see the visualizations like this. So not only for the normal graphical representations, the statistical computing process, and if you want to do any predictive way, so definitely with the R programming language in a Power BI we have to use. That is our main motto concept of this particular requirement. So that purpose we have to follow. And next one, settings up in a Power BI. How to set all those requirements in a Power BI. So if you want to set all those requirements in a Power BI, first you have to install the R programming, and you have to configure the R programming to the home directory on Power BI, and next you have to enable the script of the visuals. Like that you have to follow. Means first you should go to the get data, then there you have to open the script, R script. Then in that particular R script you have to give some particular paths what you are having in your Power BI of in your laptop. That path you have to paste in that particular thing, then it will start the installation in the Power BI automatically, and based on that you have to follow. And that is about the setting up. Is nothing but previously it has option, that's it, in a Power BI. But if you want to activate it, then definitely we should select the R script, then you have to copy the path where you have installed in your laptop. That path you have to copy and paste here. That is the main motto of this particular concept of the setting up a R programming in a Power BI. And after setting, then you have to use the R programming process for the data transformation. So what is the meaning of the data transformation? Means you are just uploading the Excel sheet into the Power BI, right? Then later what you are doing, you are clicking on the transform. So before going to the transform only, you just write the R script programming in a Power BI for the purpose of cleaning, reshaping, and enriching the data visualizations. Means when you are doing the transformation, before going to the transformation, you are uploading the data set, you don't want to click on the transformation directly. So you have to select the R script, there you have to write up the code. If you are executing that one in the Power BI, automatically the transformation will come in a better way. So that is the use of the R programming, the data transformation in a coding itself. I will show you when I am going through the coding part. Next one, R visuals in a Power BI. What is the meaning of the R visuals in a Power BI? R visuals you already seen in a R script studio. So we have to use ggplot and as well as plotly, and there you have to use the graphical representation for your data set. So that coding you have to write up here, then you have to execute, automatically it will be work. So that is only create advanced plots using ggplot2 and forecast and word cloud or plotly directly in a R visuals. So then it will be workable for in a Power BI. Like that you can do the visualizations also. So previously you have done the data cleaning here, and here you are just doing the graphical representations with the R programming using the Power BI. And coming to the next step of visual layout. So use the clean grid and consistent of the color palette and interactive elements for the clarity and impact. Is nothing but, so you have to create the visual layouts however you need by using of this R programming within the Power BI. That process you have to follow here. So that is very important thing here if you are using this particular requirement. And coming to the next step will be, so dashboard building is nothing but by using the R programming with the Power BI you have to build the dashboarding. So how to build the dashboarding? First you have to collect the data from the Kaggle, then data cleaning and transformation. In that only open the script and write the code for the transformation purpose. Means you can remove the unwanted data, you can clean the data and everything you can do. Then later you have to do the data visualizations. Is nothing but visuals with the R programming. And next formatting of the visualizations, size, shape, color, font, everything you have to change, and any calculations you need you can do. Then finally you can have to go through with the dashboard creation, and you can go directly with the decision making. Like that you have to follow the dashboard building if you are seeing this particular requirement of the R programming with the Power BI step. That is the main important thing. And coming to the next one will be, so before going to that, having any disturbances, and is it clear for you? I think voice is visible and everything is clear. Yeah, fine. So now I just want to go through with the remaining requirements. So if you want to follow this particular step, first what you want to do, so you have to go to the Kaggle website, and there you have to load the dataset. And after completion you have to apply the dataset like this. After applying, here you will get two type of the options, load and transform. you don't want to click any type of the options. Directly you have to click on some particular option will be transform something, and there you are having the R scripting selection, you have to select it. So then after selecting, you have to write up the coding like this in a R scripting process. So like that you have to write up the code. Because of that, the transformation means data cleaning, everything will be clear itself. So after completion, you have to, here you can see data cleaning how it means. Here you can see transform option, right? Here if you are clicking means here you will get the option as R script, and later you can see much more data cleaning if you need without R script also you can do, both also you can do. So next, data visualizations. However you need the visualizations, you can go through with the graphing, and as well as coding part graphing also you can do the data visualizations. And coming to the next one, you have to create the dashboard like this. If you want to create the dashboard, then you have to go through with the practical session. So that purpose we have to see the application for today. So now today I want to go through with particular application for today purpose. So I want to take some particular data set. That purpose I am just going to the first step as a Kaggle. So here I just want to go through with the Kaggle website, and I want to start my process. So here I opened this particular what I am opening the data set of the Kaggle. So here I went. So what I want to do here means I want to download some particular data set. So what data set I can download? So I can download the data set based on the trading part. So because I have seen the many more data sets, I am just going through with the trading. Okay, stock market we will see otherwise. So here you are having a stock market data sets. We'll see with the stock market data sets. Okay, so here you are having the stock market data set, and you can go to the any type of the data set. So which one is less data? I will go through with that particular less data. So here daily new stock market prediction will be there. I am going through with that. So here you are having a downside, the download option. You can click on the download option. So like that you have to download your particular data set what you are having with you. So after that, so what you want to do now, you have to start your process. What is that? You have to extract your this particular file what you are having exactly. So after extracting, what you want to do? So here this file I am just copying, and I am just taking into the desktop folder. Here I am pasting. Okay, so in desktop folder I have pasted my particular folder. So now what I want to do, I just want to go through with the Power BI. No need to open the R script and all again. So directly you can go to the Power BI, because in a Power BI only we have to do that particular integration, what you want to do the integration with this particular requirement. So that much of importance will be there if you are seeing this particular requirement. So here you can see the Power BI is opening, and here like this the Power BI will be opened. Now what you want to do? So step by step what I want to do here, some particular steps you have to follow, right, for the Power BI purpose with the R programming, that you have to follow now. So first step is what? After opening the Power BI, setting up the R into the Power BI. Now what I want to do, I just want to go to this, and here you are having some particular options with options and settings. You can go to the options and settings, and clear you can click on the options in Power BI only. Again I am showing to you, just go to the option of that. So again I am showing to you, just go to the file option. Here you are having the options and settings. Click on the options and settings and go to the options. So in that particular options you will get many type of the options. So in that you can click on the R scripting. So if you are clicking on the R scripting, here you have to do the installation. You are having any problem with the installation, then you can click on the how to install. So then it will open like this. Here you can see the steps. First what you want to do, create the Power BI visuals using the R programming. First you have to install the R programming. Means what? By default of the Power BI desktop include, and you have to install the R programming individually. So that's why I want to check whether I have installed already R programming or not. I'm just going to the Windows search bar and typing. Here you can see I got it, right? So I'm having already R Studio with me. Okay, so I'm just going to open the file location. So like that I have opened the file location. So here you can see I just went to the open the file location, and here I am taking that particular path, and you can do what you want to do. Means you can come to here in a Power BI, just see After you have to check, then later what you want to do, enables the R visuals in a Power BI. How to enables? You just go to the R programming scripting, and here you have to paste your particular path, then you have to click on the OK. So that is only how to follow here. So here other will be there, and here you can see I just want to take the path, and here I want to paste exactly that path you have to paste very clearly. So if you are taking like that, then it will be okay. So exact path you have to give here. If you don't know the path, then you can go to the browse option, and directly you can go to the particular location where you are having exactly. So here you can see I want to just go through with the R Studio. Okay, just go to the first R Studio here, and after completion you can go through with that exactly that particular location whatever you need. Otherwise you can open, you can check with the path what you are having exactly. So you have to adjust the path, whatever you want to do, just you have to go through with that particular path. So I am trying to check with the path. So here you can check with the properties, otherwise you can go directly with the open option also, there you can check. So I'm just clicking on the open, and based on that you can select it automatically. So otherwise you just go through with the option. So you have to check with the path. So where I'm having my path means in a this PC, in these users online, and here I'm having the Anaconda 3, because in Anaconda only I have installed that particular thing. And here you can go to the environments. Okay, in these environments, in this particular area I'm having the R Studio. So then I can go to that particular option, then I can take that particular path what I'm having exactly with me. So like that I have to go through with a particular path. So that path I should come to here, and I should paste here properly, and based on that it can try to go. So you have to add the path here, and after completion here also you have to add the path. I mean IDE requirement where you are having the path, but that path you have to add here. So I already added, that's why it's showing like that. So then you have to click on the OK. So after completion of that, so like that you have to complete your particular requirement what you need, setting of R programming in Power BI. After completion, what you want to do, using R data for the transformation is nothing but what, in a Power BI, just go to the get data. The first option will be completed, installation option. So then later you can click on the get data, and here you can type what is that, you can select here your particular data set and click on the connect. Then you can download your, you can load your particular data set what you are having with you. The first installation will be completed. Now you have to R Studio, you have to connect with the data transformation within the Power BI. That's why you can go to the desktop, and you can click on the particular data set, you can load it. So here the data should be load here, right? So here the data set should be loaded. So after loading, what you want to do, normally you have to click on the transform option here, but I don't want to click on the transform option. So if you want to click also, you can click, no problem. Just click on the transformation. So transformation means what you can do: data cleaning and removing, ascending order, descending order, filtering, something like that you can do. I mean, data cleaning you have to do, right? So I don't want to do here the data cleaning. I just want to here click on the transform. Here you can see the transform option, right? File, home, transform. Then you can click on the transform. If you are clicking on that, right side you can get two type of the script options: run R script and run Python script. You can click on the run R script. Now here script will be opened. Okay, so now what you want to do means, here you want to write up your particular code. So then what you want to do means, you want to write up the code here itself. So what is the coding of the run scripting? So if you are having any doubt, then again I will show you the particular part. So first I just want to close this particular thing. I'm just closing the data. First go to the file, and in this particular file open options and settings. In options and settings, go to there and go to the script mode exactly. R scripting, then you have to give the path, you have to complete, then you can click on the OK. After completion, come to the get data, and now you can select your particular data what you are having. Just select it, and you can load your particular data. Just load the data. After loading the data, what we want to do? So we have to click on the transform. In a transform only, you are having the two options: direct transform you can do, otherwise you can go to the transform option with the R scripting. So I want to click on the transform of the R scripting. So I'm just going to the clicking of the R scripting option here, and in this particular option I'm selecting the R script. Here I want to write up the code. So if you want to write up the code, and you know very well already how to write up the code, right? So that's why here I want to write up the code. So how to write up the code? So you already know the first process. I'm just keeping the comment line. So this is about which type of data set I'm taking here: stock market based. That's why I'm giving here stock market. So I'll magnify it. Just to see the requirement how it's going exactly. I'm trying to increase my screen. Now you can see in this particular area of the box only you have to write up the code, right? So here I'm trying to write up the code in a run R script in Power BI. So first, stock market. If you want to do the first step, what you want to do the first step? So here you want to write up the code. What you want to write up the code? So here you have to write up the code with install dot packages requirement. What you are having exactly, you have to follow that. Okay, now you can write up the code. Whatever you need the requirement, you can write up the code. So if you want to write up the code, first you have to do the installation of the particular libraries, right? So you have to install the particular libraries. If you want to install the particular libraries, you are having the syntax. What is the syntax? Install dot packages. Which package you want to do, you have to write up the code here. So I am taking first read R. Then the next library will be install. So it's just moving the screen. I'll do one thing, I'll write up the code in a notepad, then later I will show you that coding part. I'll copy and paste here itself. Okay, so that's why I'm trying to open that particular area. So I'm clicking on the cancel. First I'll write up the code in a notepad, then later I will show you that particular requirement in that. So here I will write up the code. First, what you want to do? So you have to take the coding part. Here I am writing, and after that I'll paste here there. So here I want to write up the code as first. I'm just skipping the comment line as hashtag stock market. So then here I want to write up the code. The first option will be installation. That's why I want to use install dot packages. I want to use the first library. The first library will be the reader, and next install dot packages. Next library will be about dplyr. So after completion of that, install dot packages. I want to take here ggplot2, then later install package of plotly, then coming to the next package. So the quotations will be very important. Okay, if you are not giving the quotations, it's not the correct syntax. So coming to the next one, install dot packages. I want to take the next packages catools. So next, install dot packages. I want to take the library will be about reshape2. So these libraries I have to install, right? So after installing the libraries, what I want to do, next step, load libraries. So if you want to load the libraries, first you have to take the keyword as library. So the first library will be the readr, the next library, second library will be the dplyr. So coming to the next library will be library ggplot2, next library catools, next library plotly, next library reshape2. So these are the libraries whatever you want to follow here exactly. So after following that particular libraries, then we have to go through with the next step. What is the next step after the loading of the libraries? Then you have to go through with the third step will be about the requirement of the loading of the data. Then you have to load data. So if you want to load the data, you are having some particular syntax. What is that? Data is equal to, then you have to take here some particular read underscore csv. So you have to take this particular thing, read underscore csv. So in these particular codes, you have to copy the path of your particular file, then you have to give the particular file. So that's why I just want to go through with the system option. So here I am having the particular combine use dgas or something like that. So you can click on the copy as path and come to the coding part, and here you can paste. So you are having the left slashes and you can give to the right slash. Then the data will be loaded. After loading the data set, what you want to do, next step will be, so here you can see double quotes came, you just remove the double quotes, double times came, that's why. So after coming to the next one, data cleaning. So what you can do the data cleaning, so here data1 is equal to, what you want to do, you have to take here before going to the data cleaning, I want to see some particular requirements like head of data1 is nothing but starting 5 values it will show. Coming to the next one, tail of data1 starting ending 5 values it will show. Next, summary of the data1. It's not a matter which type of variables you are selecting, but at starting which type of variable you are selecting, that variable only you have to continue for the all requirements. So coming to the next one, str of data1. So like that you have to do. So coming to the next one, if you want to check missing values and data cleaning purpose, then you have to follow this particular requirement. So here you can see the particular requirement what you want to follow. So here you can take directly this particular keyword, otherwise you can use this one also. So I am taking here first data cleaning of the missing values, then only I will show you the next step. So that purpose what I am doing means here, so I am taking here colons, I have to check the missing values. That purpose I want to follow this particular syntax, is dot na data 1. So because of that I can check the null values whether I am having or not with me, like that I can check. So after checking, what I want to do, now I have to go through with the data cleaning. Data cleaning purpose you know already, syntax data 1 equal na dot omit of your particular data 1. So because of that you can remove the data and you can fill with the data cleaning, and like that you have to complete. So after completion of this particular requirement, what you want to do, data visualization you have to do. Data visualization, here you can do the data visualization. First I am just going through with the data visualization of gg. I will go through with the requirement of gg1, but here before going to that gg1 something like that, we have to check with some particular data set, right? So that's why I have to check with the particular data set what I need exactly, and based on that I can take the particular requirement whatever I need. So now I want to go through with this particular requirement, means I want to check it. So that's why I just want to go through with the data set. So here where you want to go exactly, you just to open the particular data set, go and you can open, because if you want to check that particular graphical comparisons, first you should know the attributes, right? So that purpose you have to check. So here you are having loan ID, loan status, principal, terms, effective, due to the state, something like that. Okay, so what I have opened, sorry, I opened the previous one. I just want to open this combined one. Okay, actually this one I have to open. So I will open with the WPS. So here you can see in this particular area what you are having exactly, you have to check with the requirements. Okay, so here you are having date, label, top 1, top 2, top 3 up to top 25, so like that, and finally you are having some particular requirement, right? So this is only you have to paste there. So that purpose what I want to do means I just want to the coding part here, and I want to type here gg1 plot. In that particular part I want to take gg plot of I want to take my data 1 comma, I want to take here access purpose AES open, and here you want to write up the code as x is equal to what I'm having exactly here, with the codes, without codes, anything you can give, that is not a problem. And here I'm having label, I will take the label. So here I'm taking exact keyword you have to take label. So label, and later I'm giving fill is equal to again label. So from my data set only I am taking. So after that what you want to do, so after completion of that, plus button you have to give. So after giving the plus button, you don't want to go through with this particular line, then what you want to give, minimum some space you have to maintain. Here you have to write up the code GEOM of the particular requirement of the which graph you are selecting, for example bar graph. So after completion of that you can click on the plus button, and now you can write up the coding part again here, THEME underscore, and here you have to give the minimal, and like that you have to complete. Then later what you want to do, so you have to go through with the labs keyword, and that particular labs keyword you have to give here with the name of the first title you should give is equal to, so here I want to give the title name as stock market present labels from top 25 stocks. This is my title. Then later I want to give x is equal to labels, because I am giving the labels, and y is equal to x is equal to not labels, x is equal to that label values you can see, labels only you can take, and y is equal to I am taking here values of labels. So like that I have taken. So now this will be completed. Now coming to the next graphic representation I want to do. So what is the next graph representation? Again I am taking here GG2 and equal open, but here I want to give one particular line, right? Print of GG1, okay. Then later I want to go through with the GG2. So in this particular GG2 I just want to take the next graph. I will take the two graphs only, then we will see the output process how it's going on. So here I want to take GG2 is equal to, so again GG plot of, then I want to take here data 1 comma AES is equal to, and which variable you want to take, that variable you can take here, AES of x is equal to, I am taking here top 25 something like that I can take, okay. So here I will take, the keyword will be top 25, I am taking like that, okay. So then what you want to do, then you have to close it. Actually here you can see how many braces you have opened, 2, then here you want to close with the 2. So yeah, everything is okay, there only I am not given. Then here you have to open with the 2 braces, then you can click on the plus button. So coming to the next one, what you want to do, you have to maintain some particular space, and here you have to write up the code as GEOM underscore. So I am taking here histogram process. So histogram process I want to take. So histogram I want to give bin width, means how many that boxes and all you want to get. That's why I want to go with bin width is equal to 6 I am giving, or 10 I will give. So comma fill is equal to, I am taking here pink color. Then I want to take color also, here I am taking is equal to pink color. Then I want to click on the plus button. Now I want to write up the next code will be theme underscore minimal of the empty braces, then give the plus button and come to the next line, and you have to write up here the labels, labs. So you have to go through with the labs. So here you want to click on the labs, and in these particular labs what you want to do, so you just want to take the first title is equal to, I am taking here top 25 stocks. Then here x is equal to x label I want to give top 25. Then later y is equal to, I want to give values. So that purpose I want to give the codes. So like this you have to write up the code and take the code and come to here in a Power BI. Okay, so here you can click on the R script, and in this particular area you can paste it. Then you can click on the OK, then it will complete it off. Okay, so like that it will come, and based on that you can go through with the graphical representation whatever you need. So like that you have to follow, and here you want to select the R programming, and later you have to save the particular file, means you can save the file and you can click on the save button. So like that you have to complete the entire information process. So then later what you want to do, here data source is not accepting, we have to make some changes of the values. So like that you can do. So then you can click on the close and apply, then it will open the data here itself, and there you can do the graphical representations. Otherwise you can select that script mode option, automatically here the graphical representations will come. So like that we have to follow. So that is the process of your particular information what you are taking. So like this we have to complete the all requirements with the integration of the R programming within the Power BI. So it's not loading, and tomorrow we'll see the remaining loading of the graphical representation, everything. Then we'll see the further step for tomorrow with the applications wise we can see. Today we have seen only how to install the R script and how to integrate with the R scripting into the Power BI, and and write up the code, how the R script coding you have to write. Tomorrow we can do the so much of options with the R programming within the Power BI. Yeah, that's all for today. Having any doubts, you can keep the message. So otherwise, I can complete this particular requirement, then we'll close up the session for today. So hope everything will be clear, and having any doubts, you can keep the message in chat box. Okay, so already we have given the day 18 attendance. Just please follow the attendance. Okay, just please go through ahead, and till now having any doubts, you can keep the message in chat box. Okay, so thanks for all people. Thanks for giving your messages here itself. So we already posted the attendance link. Please fill the form for it. Okay, so I'll wait for some time. Please go through ahead, and you can complete your particular attendance link. Okay, so if you like this particular information, try to share this information to you all people who are searching for the requirement of in a YouTube. So ask them to go to the YouTube and select the pantechelearning, ask them to subscribe, and just ask them to check with that